No, it says Logitech Brio. Okay. Alright, let's put this up a little bit more so I don't have to be yelling. What the fuck?
That was some weirdness.
That was some weirdness.
Whoa.
Why am I hearing myself? Oh, wait, that's on that. Okay. Fuck.
What the hell, man?
I don't know what I'm doing in this fucking world. I don't know what I'm doing in this fucking world. I don't know what I'm fucking doing in this fucking world. La di da, la di da, la di da.
I agree.
So, okay. I got some new rules. I will no longer tolerate the intolerant. I will no longer engage into people and with people who say mean and nasty, horrible things about me and others. I will no longer give these guys voice. I will no longer say their names. I will no longer tolerate someone to say their names in my videos or in my live chat or anywhere near me. It will be an automatic block. I will not tolerate these people in any way because a viewer, a friend of ours, Little Mama, has passed away because of cyberbullying, and her husband pretty much establishes this. And I will no longer tolerate that behavior from anyone, because I watched that video of her husband and I heard the child's scream. He sounded just like my son. He sounded just like my son.
It was very eerie.
It was very eerie knowing that he sounded just like my son. And I just started bawling and crying because I knew that I was very close several times because of these idiots online to do that myself. That could have been my son crying so easily. And I promised him that I will never ever attempt suicide or put him through that type of pain ever. I no longer want to die. I want to live for my son. And I want to thank Little Mama for showing me that perspective. And Jesus bless you, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you hurt so bad.
No, this is like a real tragedy.
And that's why I'm no longer going to tolerate these people in my chat, in my life. And I think everyone should come together and not tolerate these people either. And we should say no to intolerance, no to the hate. And I think we should do this and stay strong and not view these people's material and completely shut them off because they caused this.
Boycott it.
Boycott it completely. All the drama communities, all the hate communities, all of them, all the reactions. They need to be banned. They need complete and utter realization of what they've done to people and stop using their goddamn excuses of trying to get out of it because they've caused hatred to the point that 5 children are crying for their mother.
What? Does that affect you to hear that? Because if it doesn't, you're like no longer part of the human race. Okay?
Yeah.
5 kids don't have a mother, and a husband no longer has a wife.
It was a wake-up call to me.
Yeah, I think it really was. And the boy's voice being so much like William, it's insane. Like, that's God. God used this woman to get to you to say, live. Live. Literally.
You never know what words can cause someone to just go over the edge. But at the same point, a simple smile, an act of kindness can save a life from someone doing something. It can turn a bad day into a really good day. Like just like, for instance, like while you're walking out in the store and you see someone and they look kind of low, compliment them about anything. Compliment them, or start a conversation like, oh, I like this food too, you should get it, or something like that. Try to start a conversation with them, because that act of kindness can save lives. Like, just make a promise to do that once a day for someone, so this doesn't happen anymore. This is becoming an epidemic, a bad one. And I have been very consistent in my message that mental health really needs to be the #1 importance in this country right now, because people are dying and suffering because of it.
Amen.
We need help. We need help. You finished your stop motion? Oh, I can't wait to see it, Transformers. I'm not going to do it in this live stream, and I'm not going to be on. But I will say this is a turning point in my life, and I legitimately want to help people that are suffering, people that are lonely, people that need other people to support them. I want to do that with my life. I want to help people.
I do too.
I don't want them to just sit there and suffer and hurt. So that's why we should start a movement where we ignore all negativity, all hateful words. We block them. We show them that we're not going to tolerate the intolerant anymore. Because it's enough is enough. That's probably why a lot of these people aren't coming in right now, because they all know they are guilty and responsible for this woman. They know they are. And they're going to have to live with that. Every single one of them has to live every day knowing they helped a woman push themselves over the edge. And I don't care what your goddamn excuses are. I don't care if she was dealing with mental illness. She was dealing with mental illness. That's why you shouldn't have poked at her. Be more sensitive when people are saying, I'm suffering, I'm hurting. Be more sensitive to that. When they say, stop, you're hurting me, you should stop, because you are hurting them. They wouldn't say it if they weren't being hurt. Stop pushing people over the edge. And I damn let her life not be in remembrance of helping people. She is remembrance of knowing what can happen when you are cyberbullied to the point of the edge. And she needs to be remembered for that. She needs to be remembered for that, because her purpose was to help someone who was being cyberbullied. And what did they do? They cyberbully her for saying no to the hate. Cyberbully me. Okay? Leave everyone alone. Cyberbully me. Come at me. I can take it. But leave everyone alone. Don't do that to anyone else. Don't cause that to anyone else. Don't make another 5 children fucking cry for their mother. You all know what you're responsible of. You know what you caused. I don't have to say anything else. Goodbye. And I am not coming back until I see some goddamn apologies.